Welcome to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled to have you here today. We're embarking on a super fascinating journey into the very foundation of your daily energy. We are going deep into metabolic vitality, and we're going to do it by exploring this incredible piece of ancient wisdom that actually perfectly aligns with cutting-edge modern biology. So if you're looking to truly understand how to optimize your body right from the inside out, you are totally in the right place. Let's get right into it.
So, I want to ask you something. What if true vitality starts deep in your digestive tract? Seriously, think about how you woke up this morning. Did you spring out of bed feeling light, energized, and just completely in sync with your body? Or did you experience that all too common metabolic sluggishness? You know the feeling, that heavy, slow drag that makes just getting through the morning feel like a massive chore. For so many of us, the secret to that elusive, effortless energy isn't found in downing another cup of coffee. It's actually found in a complex ecosystem of microbes living in your gut, which are actively dictating how you process energy.
Okay, let's dive into this. Today, we're going to bridge ancient holistic wisdom with modern clinical data by covering 1. The quest for vitality, 2. The king of medicines, 3. Clearing the digestive tract, 4. Enhancing the metabolic engine, 5. Gut-brain appetite regulation, and finally, 6. The modern scientific evidence. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's start with our first concept.
Section 1. The quest for vitality, the gut ecosystem.
If we want to unlock a more efficient, powerful version of our metabolic self, we really have to look inside. We can't just count the calories we consume. We literally have to look at the environment processing them. We experience this contrast every single day. When we have a balanced internal rhythm, your body becomes a finely tuned machine. You manage your weight and your energy levels with absolute ease. Exploring natural ways to improve gut health isn't just about avoiding stomach discomfort, right? It is about achieving this state of effortless energy. But when we fall into an unbalanced rhythm, metabolic fatigue and sluggishness just take over. So the big question is, how do we shift our system to regain that balance? Well, in the ancient tradition of Ayurveda, the gut is considered the absolute cornerstone of all health, and they had a very specific solution for making this shift.
Moving to Section 2. The king of medicines. Meet Haritaki.
Scientifically, this is known as Terminalia chibula. It's a deciduous tree native to South Asia and the foothills of the Himalayas. And in the world of botanical research, it is frequently referred to as a universal panacea, just because its applications are incredibly vast. Historically, the fruit of the tree is harvested and dried, but what I absolutely love here is its ancient classification. It's known as a Rasiana. In ancient texts spanning India, Tibet, and China, a Rasiana is a substance dedicated to promoting longevity, rejuvenation, and total holistic systemic balance. So it isn't just about fixing a random symptom, it's about upgrading the whole system.
So what makes Haritaki so incredibly powerful? First off, it's a core ingredient in the famous Ayurvedic formula, Triphala. Second, and I find this fascinating, the fruit contains 5 of the 6 recognized tastes in Ayurveda. It literally only lacks the salty taste. Why does that matter? Because that specific profile makes it incredibly balancing for all constitutional types or doshas. It dynamically adapts to what your body needs. Modern herbalists are also totally obsessed with it because it's exceptionally high in tannins, rich in chibulinic acid, and boasts a potent antioxidant profile. Those tannins are specifically incredible for targeting the digestive lining and fighting systemic inflammation. Let's move to Section 3 and see how this builds. Clearing the digestive tract, the translation. This juxtaposition is just so cool. Ancient Ayurvedic practitioners described Haritaki as working by clearing out ama, which basically translates to toxic buildup in the digestive tract. By clearing this toxic sludge, it boosts your agni, or your digestive fire, which lets you extract nutrients effectively and stops waste from piling up. Now, modern science provides a truly fascinating translation of this. We now know that the active polyphenols and flavonoids act as mild prokinetics. That means they mechanically help move food through the digestive tract at an optimal pace. On top of that, these compounds act as a prebiotic source, modulating the microbiome and encouraging the growth of beneficial bacteria. It is the exact same clearing process, just explained through 2 completely different lenses centuries apart. Which brings us to Section 4, enhancing the metabolic engine beyond digestion. Your metabolism is this highly complex web of hormonal signals and glucose regulation. So here's how this works chronologically. Step 1, we optimize the gut environment using Haritaki. Because the environment is primed, we move seamlessly to Step 2. Research suggests specific compounds in this herb actually help inhibit the enzymes responsible for breaking down carbohydrates into simple sugars. And that leads directly to step 3. Because the carbs break down slower, you get a much more gradual release of glucose into the bloodstream. This stabilizes your glucose levels and prevents those sharp insulin spikes. And we all know those insulin spikes are exactly what lead to fat storage and that dreadful mid-afternoon metabolic crash. So by optimizing the gut mechanically, you're literally protecting your energy levels all day long. So the crucial point is this. A healthy gut lining blocks lipopolysaccharides from entering the blood, halting metabolic inflammation. Well, lipopolysaccharides are basically endotoxins. When your gut lining is weak, they leak right into your bloodstream, and they are a primary trigger for chronic, low-grade inflammation. By using Haritaki's tannins to tighten up and protect that gut barrier, you are literally stopping metabolic inflammation at the source, way before it can drag your body down. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how ancient practitioners dealt with this exact same metabolic issue. They obviously didn't have the vocabulary of modern endocrinology, but they deeply understood the concept of metas, which is the ancient Ayurvedic concept of fat tissue balance. Historically, if someone felt heavy, sluggish, or stagnant, practitioners prescribed Haritaki. They believed it had a literal scraping quality that could clear away excess adipose tissue to improve the flow of energy. This ancient prescription aligns flawlessly with our modern understanding that improving digestive efficiency and lowering inflammation leads to a more balanced body composition and a much, much higher baseline of energy. Section 5. Gut-brain appetite regulation, shifting satiety. And this brilliantly illustrates the mind-body connection. The vagus nerve connects a healthy gut directly to the brain, sending powerful and clear signals of satiety. As your gut microbiome shifts toward a more diverse state through the use of herbs like Haritaki, you very often notice a natural shift in your appetite. You aren't just white-knuckling your way through a restrictive diet. Instead, because your healthy gut is communicating effectively with your brain via the vagus nerve, you actually feel full when you should. Your daily cravings organically change because the signals between your stomach and your mind are finally clear and completely uncorrupted by inflammation. It's a real game changer.
Section 6. The modern scientific evidence, clinical reality.
For all the data-driven folks out there, the scientific community is actively validating everything we've just discussed. Take a look at this 2022 study by Gupta and colleagues. They looked specifically at the effect of Terminalia chebula on metabolic syndrome parameters. Researchers aren't just looking at this as a simple digestive aid anymore. They're studying its deep, measurable impact on metabolic markers. The modern scientific community is literally proving that modulating the gut with this specific herb has a profound, cascading effect on systemic metabolic syndrome parameters. The ancient wisdom is being verified in real time, right under the microscope.
I want to leave you with this really powerful quote directly from our source material today. Supporting your gut does not just change how you digest food. It changes your relationship with food entirely. This right here is the ultimate takeaway. We aren't just talking about digesting your lunch a little bit better, we're talking about a holistic shift, the whole shebang. Focusing on your gut ecology with time-tested tools like Haritaki is perhaps the absolute most effective long-term strategy for maintaining a vibrant, healthy, and highly active metabolism.
So I leave you with this lingering question. Are you ready to unlock a more efficient, powerful version of your metabolic self? Take a moment and think about your own internal rhythm. By bridging this incredible ancestral wisdom with our modern understanding of the microbiome, you have the exact tools to shift from sluggishness to true, effortless vitality. It all starts deep within. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today, and I really hope this sparks a brand new curiosity about what your body is truly capable of.